Welcome aboard. You are about to receive a pre-flight briefing for 222 Charlie Sierra, a Dair TBM 850. If you have any questions prior to departure or during the flight, please let me know. I will typically open and close the door unless I specifically request you to do so, or in the event of an emergency. In the event of an emergency, you will need to open the door first by pushing and holding the button on the door while turning the large handle upward, then pushing the door outward. In the event the main cabin door is unusable, we will utilize the emergency exit window. The emergency exit window is located on the right side of the aircraft, just behind the co-pilot seat. To open the emergency exit window, remove the cover, pull the handle, and pull the door inward. The cabin seatbelts are typical airline-style seatbelts, with the exception of a shoulder harness. As you can see, you will not be walking about the cabin, so I request you leave your seatbelt on at all times. The co-pilot seat is a 4-point belt, and I will show you the operation. Headsets will be provided to you. They are optional to wear. They will reduce the noise in the cabin and allow you to listen to ATC communications and easily communicate with me and others who are wearing headsets. Place the mic within 1 inch of your mouth. If you decide to wear a headset, please do not communicate during the takeoff and landing phase of the flight. Also, if we are flying in instrument conditions in the clouds, please refrain from talking unless in an emergency. In the event of a fire, the fire extinguisher is located on the floor behind the right front seat. On our flight, we will typically operate between 22 and 31,000 feet. Our cabin is pressurized, so there's no need for supplemental oxygen unless in an emergency. In the event of a cabin depressurization, 4 masks will fall from the ceiling in the rear cabin. There's a small lanyard with a pull pin that must be pulled for the oxygen to flow. When using the mask, put it over your nose and mouth and breathe normal. The co-pilot mask is a quick donning mask, and I will explain the operation. I will be troubleshooting the issue and possibly descending, so I will be unable to answer any questions for a few minutes. If you're sitting in the co-pilot seat, please keep your feet away from the pedals on the floor and do not touch the flight controls. I will demonstrate the movement of the flight controls prior to takeoff. The aircraft is equipped with the latest equipment available for navigation and safety of flight. This includes dual GPS navigators, autopilot, terrain awareness, weather radar, and traffic awareness. During the flight, we may receive a traffic warning from the system. This is not unusual, and most likely we've already been advised of the traffic conflict by ATC. There may be lights that become illuminated on the annunciator panel. These are normal indications. If any time during the flight you are not feeling well or are uncomfortable, please let me know. If you believe you are going to get sick, please let me know early, not at the last minute. Portable electronic devices may be used during the flight. If you have a portable lithium battery, please let me know and keep it with you, not in the baggage area. As for food and drinks, sorry, this is not Air France. You will not be served any food during the flight, and I only allow water in the airplane. No coffee, no soda, nothing else. The rear cabin has an independent control for both temperature and fan speed. This can be adjusted for your comfort. As we start our initial landing phase, I will lower the landing gear, and you will hear the landing gear extend and a slight change in the flight configuration. We may encounter turbulence during the flight. This is not unusual. The plane will handle all types of turbulence very similar to a commercial airplane. It may not be comfortable, but there is no issue with safety. If you have any questions, please let me know before we depart. Enjoy the flight.